Hey there everybody, Kopiki here. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 2. In the last episode, we end up helping out Hercules, and I'm pretty sure that Jiminy has him at his wonderful Sunday best. Let's look at him. There he is. Him and his shiny grin. He is now no longer depressing Hercules. He is now super happy, positive Hercules. Anyways, now that Hercules is happy, it's time to go back to the land of the dead where the pirates live, and go ahead and help out Jack Sparrow and see what's up in Port Royal.
Jack!
Zola, some assistance?
That's Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Will you leave a mate to perish?
Aye, aye.
It seems that the pirates be back, and it seems that Goofy is actually going to be completely useless. Anyways, we got ourselves a new ability called Magnet Burst. This is a Final Mix exclusive. It is not in the original game. What it does is, as you suspect it does, ends up letting you utilize magic. And do not worry, it actually does not utilize MP. That would be kind of really dumb. But it is, I think the attack is based around your magic stat. There is another move that's also based around the same exact magic stat, but we won't be getting that move until a later world. Those were the undead pirates. What in the crap is going on? Why are we fighting the pirates again? I thought we'd seen the last of the Curse of the Aztec Gold. What gives? Some scallywag must have got greedy. Oh, I see. You don't trust me, do you? Not really. You kind of swindled us. I think you swindled us. I don't remember if you did. Probably. Elizabeth, you're the character that messed up you almost messed up my counter. You almost did, but I finally figured it out. Thanks to my friend who managed to go ahead and tell me that, because let's be real, I almost lost the counter there because I didn't realize that Elizabeth actually said Sora, Donald, and Goofy. So I have to actually pay attention and make sure she don't say it again. Anyways, the plot of this world of the second visit is that there's somebody who is fidangling around with the Aztec gold again, causing the undead pirates to show up. So now we're going to have a combination of undead pirates, Heartless, and some new enemies into the mix. But, Please, Jack, take me to him. Yeah, sure. I see no profit in it for me. I shall reward you, of course. You do owe well. He has saved your life before. Alright, shall we? Good. I'm glad. Anyways, can we get this puzzle piece now? No, we cannot, because our jumps are mad. We do not have mad jumps. our hops are lame. Anyways, we can probably get this, though. No, we can't. Okay, actually, no, we can't, because we can't even go in master form. There's one puzzle piece here. Also, don't worry about the ship that you were riding before. It actually does not have a puzzle piece, at all. So, it's a good thing that it doesn't, because you can miss that completely if you're not scoping the area. Anyways, back to Island Doremrete. But first, we've got pirates to deal with. And boy, howdy, do I love that these guys are super weak to magic. Seriously. You guys are so weak to magic, it actually makes me happy. Go away. We got the Night Soldiers back. I love these guys. He friggin' lies. Go away. There's a move that we don't have yet, unless we do have it, and I just decided to not actually equip it. Wouldn't even be surprised. Wouldn't be the first time I didn't end up equipping ability that I'm missing in terms of the square. This guy needs to be in the shade, guys. Just saying. Also, I remember I got it wrong. I said the shade. He's supposed to be in the outside the shade, not in the shade. If they're in the shade, it's a problem. If they're outside, they're good. It's not what we want.
The interceptor off the starboard bow!
Will! Stop that, Jack! We've got to rescue him! Will! Wake up!
Elizabeth,
What happened?
the medallions, and the stone chest. Someone's taken them. Next thing I knew, we were attacked. But I couldn't see who it was. His face was shrouded in a black hood.
The organization.
We found a way out of the cave. But the villains sent a horde of terrible creatures after us. I've never seen their likes before. I think I'm the only one who made it back to the ship.
Will!
Elizabeth, I feel rather...
Our turn, guys.
You'd best go prepared. We've no idea what's out there.
Pardon me, lads and lass, but your captain will have no monsters today. Thank you. We're turning for home.
Just like that?
Just like that.
I mean, to be fair, he has a reason. Do you really want to mess with things anymore? Do we not have that ability? Let's see. Upper slash, that is not the move. Dodge slash, that is definitely not the move. Retaliating slash, that's us retaliating back. I don't think we have that move yet. I actually think we get it in this fight. In this fight that we have. So, yeah. Reaction boost might be pretty good. Do we not have any, yeah, we do. We have like, dude, we have like 5. Give me, pop all those AP boosts, my dudes. Give me my magic boost, give me my defense boost, and give me my power boost. Because, Lord knows, I need a crap ton of those. So let me see. We can put experience boost just in case I'm at half health, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna rarely ever be at half health to end up dying. Reaction boosts. Yes, and negative combo, so I can actually showcase that. Negative combo is not bad. It's just that if you kind of want your attacks to go on further, you kind of need to turn it off. The only issue with negative combo is that you have to remember that having it causes you to what is it? What am I trying to say? It causes the revenge value to increase a lot faster because your combo finisher increases the revenge value a lot faster than anything. Essentially allowing the opponent to retaliate a lot more often. Jack doesn't want to help. Still, we can't just ignore Organization 13, and we need a ship to travel on. I mean, we can get our own. So Organization 13 is out in this world, huh? They must be up to no good. We better be on our guard. Well, of course. Where do those monsters come from? There may be more of them nearby. Sorry, everyone, but I need some rest. Do be careful. Jack's acting as strange as ever, but at least Will's safe. Still, for some reason, I feel uneasy. I mean, I don't want to hear about any monsters or curse. I'm taking the ship out, so hurry to your post. Real fast before I end up going outside to my doom. Okay, that's what I figure. I got barely any stinking magic. That explains why my magic stat is booty. I don't want that. I want my magic stat to actually be good. Actually, what is my magic stat when I have Rumbling Roads? It's at an even 30. See, as much as I would like that, I don't like that. Guardian Soul ends up giving you reaction boost, and Sweet Memories will give you Drive Converter. Funny enough, we're actually going to be fighting the enemies that consist of the Drive Converter ability.
Don't remember inviting you.
So it was the organization. We'll handle this. Huh?
The darkness of men's hearts, drawn to these cursed medallions. And this Heartless. A veritable maelstrom of avarice. I wonder, are they worthy to serve Organization 13?
And you want an answer now?
Precisely.
Say hello to our first encounter with the Grim Reaper himself. He doesn't really have a name at this point, and he's not really that hard. He is the same thing as pirates, because if you use ice, he will get frozen. So, that's essentially your gimmick in a nutshell for this boss. But why is he called the Grim Reaper, you may ask? Well, I mean, he probably is not called the Grim Reaper. He probably does have an actual name, but I just go by Grim Reaper, and that's about it. So, just like the pirates, if you end up hitting him with bombs, he will run around. If you end up hitting him with blizzard, he will stay frozen. And if you hit him with electricity, I don't remember what happens when you do that. I should probably actually check. That is cure. All right, cool. Anyways, I'm going to summon Stitch. It's like, wow. It's like, alright, so I'm going to showcase what happens if you use Thunder. That is cure. That is the wrong friggin', and I just dismissed. Alright, I'm doing a fantastic job in showcasing stuff. Alright, so when he gets hit by Thunder, it doesn't look like it does anything. In all honesty, I think Thunder is weird. On this boss, it actually barely does anything to him. So, you know. Also, this boss ends up retaliating every single time you hit him, but if you kind of like use Blizzard in conjunction before he does it, you can probably prevent him from moving. But I don't know. I think you can only do it twice. Not sure if you can do it multiple times. It's kind of odd. Anyways, he's out, and there it is, horizontal slash. That's the move. So we get it from him. That's what I figured.
Not over yet.
Throw him overboard.
Aye, aye.
Holly!
Excuse me?
Barley?
It's a bit of a pirate's code. Anyone who invokes parley must not be harmed till negotiations are complete.
This is no time for rules.
True. But as we're honorable pirates, we should always stick to the code. Alright, you. Out with it.
I surrender the chest with my humblest apologies.
Rather accommodating of you, mate. And for that you want...
Just a few souvenirs. For the memories.
Huh?
Oh no! We can't stop the curse unless we got all the medallions!
Our friend's about to learn what it means to cross a pirate.
Oh.
Sora, Donald, Goofy, it's yours.
Fire!
You stole a medallion again?
Were I only that fortunate.
So, how come you're all skeleton-y?
Perhaps I got a touch of something from that monster what attacked us. Yet, why's the skin resting right on you three?
'Cause we're not greedy. What are you looking at?
That still doesn't solve the mystery.
Gorge, maybe the reason we're all okay is because we're not from this world.
You must be different yours.
Yeah. We're always just passing through. Wonder when we'll see home again.
Sora.
Just kidding you. Lucky we didn't get cursed, huh?
Quit yammering, mates. We've got to find ourselves a ship that'll float.
And that quote is actually very foreshadowing considering I know what happens in future games. Anyways. We end up getting Peter Pan. Peter Pan is actually pretty broken in one boss fight. And they won't mention who that dude is, but I'm pretty sure if we look in Jiminy's journal, because Jiminy seems to do that a whole lot. Ah, there he is. This is Luxord. Not Luxord, Luxord. Because, you know, you get the pronunciations eventually. Organization 13, number 10. A master of rhetoric whose words... That's probably the wrong word I just said. Whose words left Sora and his companions quite perplexed. Luxord was using the curse of medallions to conduct experiments on behalf of the organization. Now you're probably wondering, what is Luxord's gimmick? Well, if you kind of saw them, we're going to go ahead and see them now. And it's quite the interesting thing. I could have sworn it was a treasure chest that kind of gave me the map here, but I guess I'm probably thinking of something else. Anyways, here we'll also find more pirates, because, you know, why not? And we'll also find the other enemies, end up getting ourselves a strength upgrade. Let's kill these enemies first, and then let's take out the pirates as much as we can. Zaboom, yeah, I'm glad that you came to me. I don't know what Zaboomba is, but hey, it's a word. It is indeed a word. Alright, cool. The reason as to why I'm not doing the puzzles, because, you know, most people will probably end up doing the puzzles immediately. The reason why I'm not doing them is mainly because, I don't know. I think I like to save the puzzle pieces for last, considering I know for a fact that there are more. We're not really done yet, even though it would be nice to have the items that will be given to us. But, you know, what are you going to do? What enemies left? I was going to say, is like, what enemies left? Actually... Jack, your bombs. Where are they? There's no escaping from this attack. Not helpful. Throws weapons at enemies successfully. Here it is. The throw bombs continuously at target. Get rid of that, because that's actually going to be super annoying for when we're fighting the boss. And give me horizontal slash. Booyah! Now I can finally end up hitting things in midair and going slap, 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 slap.
A medallion! Get it!
This nobody is otherwise known as the Gambler. As you can see, the Gambler is a very, very playful Heartless, which I completely miss on trying to do the stinking reaction command. Good job, me.
Three more to go.
How do you know?
A pirate must have a keen eye, else he won't be sailing free for very long. Savvy?
What? What's that?
Ahoy, mateys!
Ridiculous imitation, and yet I'm flattered.
I mean, he's not wrong. It was actually kind of bad. She gets better. Don't worry. She gets much better. Because she sucks now. It's like, wow, all right. Jack, what happened? This is horrible. Ah, but who's to blame for it, eh? Well, it certainly isn't Elizabeth. Isn't it's Organization 13. They're the ones behind it all. Wonder where they went. I'm pretty sure it was just one dude. The hooded man took the pirates and his creatures with him into some strange hole. We saw them leave from inside the captain's stateroom. Didn't occur to you to fight them, mate? I'm not an idiot. I knew I was no match for them to begin with. That I believe. Sora, I think we'll need your help. Got it. First, let's find all the medallions. Otherwise, the curse can't be broken, and the creatures will remain invincible. And god damn it, we can't really deal with that. Luckily enough, there is no gimmick where Jack dies completely if he ends up getting knocked out. Thank Christ, because that would actually be very, very annoying if that was the case. So we have to essentially go from Port Royal to Isla de la Muerte and, you know, vice versa. It doesn't really matter where you go. There's like the three sections in Isla de la Muerte will give you the amounts that you need for the medallions. So I just say go there and you should be relatively fine. In all honesty, it's not a bad thing. It's really easy to do. Anyways, this is horizontal slash, as you can see there. Is essentially have the same exact gimmick as a combo finisher. So if you end up using it like twice with boom boom, boom boom, and basha. I should say it has a combo. It's not really a combo finisher because you can't really finish things off with this move at all. And look at the close-up of Sora's butt. Alright, so we have ourselves Larxene, the beautiful and most luscious person. As you can see here, we have just barely any sort of percentage of actually surviving. And we're going to essentially equip some Thundaga stuff. And we're going to have Reflectora on our hotbar. And we're also going to have, you know, Stitch or whomever. So let's give it a try. If we die, we die. If we don't, we don't. The electric nymph herself, Larxene. Let's see how we end up faring against her this time, shall we? Alright, we're doing a good job. Alright, so we can go ahead and see that whenever she does her little shadow clone thing, she ends up disappearing constantly. It's her gimmick, it's her bread and butter, and she will continuously keep trying to strike you no matter what she does. She will end up disappearing and ends up, you know, doing a bit of that. You have to go ahead and find the real clone, or, you know, you can just dodge. That was actually pretty good. She kind of debated me, kind of similar to a freaking Guardian from, what is it? Zoop. Alright, cool. Can you stop doing that, please? No, you're not going to stop. Anyways, if you can end up getting her. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Now she's pissed. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have negative combo. Oh, that's why the attack seems to be weird. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is her her desperation move. That's one of her desperation moves. She does have a second one that she does, which is what she's doing right now. Which is constant Thunderbolt. Repeatedly over and over and over again. So this is where I'm going to kind of end up utilizing this, and hopefully I can be able to win. Whoa, okay, stop it, Larxene. Stop it. Wait, I'm actually going to wait. There we go. Booyah! And she's dead. It's kind of odd because the thing is that both her clone and herself share a life bar. So the real way of defeating her, you're kind of combining, you're trying to utilize reflect, fire to be able to hit both of her clones at the same time. Hell, you can even use Genie's I want to say you can either use the master form to be able to do a lot of damage to her. But, you know, or you can use Magnet or whatever. I don't know. Actually, I don't think Magnet actually does anything. Anyways, we end up getting the Cloaked Thunder synthesis item. That is an accessory item that we can end up having a big, huge boost to our electric defense. In fact, let's actually go back to the Black Pearl and go talk to the Moogle, so I won't be able to make it, obviously, because you do need the Lost Illusion items and all that other stuff. There is no Moogle in this friggin' place. What in the crap? Alright, fine, whatever. Jeez. I just wanted to get something, and the game's like, no, and I was like, alright. Anyways, if you end up accidentally leaving if you end up going back to the ship, you can just talk to, just pick the same one. Anyways, this one is a bit annoying because of the fact that this thing runs away after a while. And I'm surprised that we managed to get it because the time is very super strict. But luckily enough, we have magic on our side, so who cares? For this one here, you want to be able to find the medallion Heartless. He's really not hard to find because he's always in the same exact spot no matter what. Now, if you are ballsy, you can do this segment and destroy all the pirates. I'm going to tell you this right now, don't bother. You're better off doing this one instead. It's easier, it's less of a headache, and you do not have to actually worry so much about it. Trust me, it's very... Okay. Did we kill it? Okay, yes we did. That was weird. I was like, wait, what's happening?
That's 4 medallions. We got them all.
But where's the chest?
If we find the hooded man, we'll find it.
Probably in Port Royal.
Why's that?
Organization 13 is after people's hearts, so they're gonna go wherever there's lots of people.
They'll hurt the townsfolk?
No, they're bringing them flowers, mate. I don't know who these organizers are, but I will say they're making we pirates look like proper gents.
Well, Jack. Then... we have to help.
Then let go and hold her run free.
I like how Jack got angry at that though. That's very appropriate. It's like, man, these organizations are making us feel like chumps. It's like, yeah, I know, right? And that's kind of the thing that I like, is like, I like it when they are now implementing the organization within the story. So that's way the characters don't have to be like, you know, they're movie characters. Because 90% of the time, whenever it's the movie plot, they're in movie characteristics. I mean, in movie form and not so much in, Kingdom Hearts form. Like I said, I always split, this is just me, I'm not sure if anybody else does this, I always split the Disney movies to the Kingdom Hearts plot, or the Disney plot towards the Kingdom Hearts plot. And as of right now, we are in Kingdom Hearts plot, and I, by all means, enjoy the randomness that the game ends up having to offer, because to me, it's a much entertaining story than me replaying the movies.
Now, to break that curse.
The curse, it's gone!
Then what's this?
Oh, I understand. Jack must have been cursed by that monster, not from taking the gold.
Oh, I've no worries then.
It's okay, Jack. We'll just have to defeat the monster, that's all.
Get the gold!
Alright, so I'm actually going to start mentioning something. It's not in this fight particularly, but I'm going to also make mention that one of the major things about Kingdom Hearts HD is that it has one glaring issue. It has sound issues. This game has a lot of, it doesn't have a lot of problems. It has a lot of sound issues that will essentially not come into play with this. But I should mention, this is how the fight goes. You are going out of your way to collect all the medallions, so that way the enemy, the boss, can be able to be hit. As you're collecting medallions, as you get further and further into the battle, he will end up having the capabilities of doing extra attacks. This battle is also in segments, so you know he's gonna teleport. He is never going to revert back to his Reaper form until after you've done additional amount of damage to him. So just remember that, and you should be fine. But that doesn't mean that you should go ahead and worry so much about it. I recommend having ethers for this fight, because it makes the fight a lot easier. When he does this attack, he will go ahead, you can go ahead and use the reaction command, hinder, and end up doing loot launch. Will end up giving you a lot of friggin' wonderful orbs or medallions. As I stated before, using the draw command ends up helping you. When he does that, he's using a vacuum to go ahead and suck up all of the precious medallions. As you notice, he has Nobody Syndrome, where if you hit him, he will end up popping out magic orbs. This is pretty much useful for you, so you can actually get your magic back. So, yeah. The reason as to why I got rid of Jax's ability to do his bombs is because Jax bombs are essentially fire-based and will actually cause the boss to run around. I don't want that. I kind of want him to stay put. I will end up admitting, though, it is kind of really difficult to see where the medallions actually drop, though. So, that's actually funny. I said it actually so many times. It's literally the only words I seem to know how to actually say whenever it's me just trying to express conversations. It's kind of bad. So once the boss actually reaches its final threshold of HP, it will end up utilizing its full power by utilizing big giant skulls. If you end up jumping up here, you can never get hit by it. He is taking all the medallions, and we need to get all of them again. What you need to do to be able to make this a lot easier, put some medallions inside, so that way he will be forced to use his reaction command. Using the reaction command ends up giving you a lot more orbs than anything, so I recommend it. Other than that, that's pretty much the boss. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts HD has some sound clips missing, some sound effects missing, and some other stuff. I forgot where is the first instance that you would hear this, but I do know that actually I kind of forgot where is the first instance of, actually no, I know exactly where we'll see it. In fact, we'll see it in the next world, so I probably should have spoken about it there, but I don't know, it's probably just appropriate here just to get it out of the way. Mainly because of the fact that since it's a cutscene, I won't be able to actually say much of anything anyways, and you probably wouldn't even notice it regardless, so yeah. Also, Donald and Jack are completely useless in this fight, mainly because of the fact this is all a Sora fight. I mean, I could make Jack useful by putting on the bombs, but as I stated before, just have the draw ability. Also have some ethers. I should mention, when you're using ethers, do not use it when you are recharging your MP. It's actually not a reliable idea to do that, because what happens is that the rechargeable MP is not the same as if you were recharging your blue bar, because your blue bar will be recovered very nicely, but your will not. So just be mindful of that. If you decide to use ethers, never use ethers when your MP is recharging. It's a really bad thing to do, and you will hate yourself for that reasoning alone. Oh, I got him. Oh, cool. Anyways, let's just keep hitting him. Luckily enough, I do know when he actually ends up reverting back to be susceptible to ice again. Even though this is unfortunately taking forever since I don't have draw with us. But that's fine. Anyways, he should be doing his other move now. There it is. Just slap him in his big old Grim Reaper face. And hutcha! Loot launch! Give me all those lovable things. Now, if you really want to go and have an effective time with this guy, I would recommend that you, like most speedrunners, will essentially utilize one ability that gives them all the medallions. And trust me, they end up putting in all the medallions all at once. It is ridiculous. I love it, though, because it's actually kind of funny when you just see Sora putting all the medallions back in at once, and it's like, all right. Hey, stop it, you bad thing. And don't move. Okay, he should have just one more. I'm going to freeze him again. All right. And let's put in the last few medallions. And boosh. Really? Really missing one? Okay, thank you, Donald. Alright. There we go. Now we can beat him up. 1, 2, and zap. And goodbye. Okay, so horizontal slash actually can be a finisher. And we learned the second upgrade of Magnet. Now we have Magnera.
All better.
And not quite, mate.
Sora! Bravo!
Just who was that chap?
He is part of an organization that's collecting hearts. First, they release Heartless into different worlds. We defeat those Heartless, then they get the hearts. We're never gonna stop them like this.
What's the plan, then?
We gotta find their stronghold and finish them off, once and for all.
Sail in these waters, I've heard some tales, but not a one like this.
Is there any way we can help?
Anything at all.
There is. It's certain we don't need the likes of that hooded fellow and the Heartless about. They'll ruin the market for us true pirates.
So that's why you went to Port Royal. And we thought you actually wanted to save everyone.
A pirate always looks to profit, Miss Swan.
Too bad. You had us going there thinking you turned over a new leaf.
The question is, what's beyond the leaf, savvy?
Oh yes. A reward. And what'll it be?
That lovely blade of Sora's.
Huh? Okay, sure.
Hold on, that was far too easy. What's the rub? Ah, there, you see?
Well, you've always got the pearl, Jack.
That I do. But someday I'll gather a bloodthirsty crew and come to take that blade. Chance by then, I'll have the way to wield it. And if I succeed, I'll ask you two to join me. That'd be reward enough.
Done.
Maybe someday Jack will be able to use the Keyblade after all.
Why's that?
He and Sora are kind of alike, don't you think?
Are not.
Some say Jack Sparrow's the worst pirate ever to sail the Spanish Main.
No one could really mean that.
Right. We know he's the best.
I hope we'll get to see him again.
God, that song works a lot better for that ending than the one that we got in the original game, because it's like... Oh, God.
See? I knew it wasn't a glitch. Yeah, but it's still all cloudy and kind of fuzzy. Well, we know one thing for sure. What's that? Whenever Sora, Donald, and Goofy go out and help folks, the reading gets stronger. Gee, I wonder why.
Oh my God, that's actually terrible. I'm sorry, I don't mean to break immersion or whatever, but what is that in the back? Why does that look like the map?
We're gonna try to find out more about this reading.
I mean, unless...
And while we do, you fellas just keep on questing. We really are counting on you guys.
Hold on. Wait a minute. That broke my friggin' immersion completely. What in the Sam hell are you guys looking at? Because you guys, okay, you guys are over there. There is no... Oh, Lord. You guys have the layering of the map still show up, even though you are clearly in there. I don't understand. I'm just, okay, you know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Ooh, that would look pretty bad. Anyways. Okay, that's just me complaining over nothing. I guess it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird because it looks like there was, the intercom was coming from over here. Anywho, we got ourselves an answer report. Let's read this answer report before I end up ending the part. My choice to befriend darkness here in the midst of nothingness was a sound one. The moment I stared straight ahead with a calm heart, neither rejecting darkness nor fearing it, I gained a newfound power, a superhuman power, the power of darkness. It is likely Xehanort and the others were enraptured by this power, eventually becoming its prisoner. I do not intend to allow my heart to be devoured by the darkness, as they did. Of course, with this new power, I uncovered a corridor of darkness that connects the realm of nothingness to the outside world. While it is still difficult to come and go as I please, my banishment is now a thing of the past. To deceive Xehanort and my apprentices, I first used my power to change form before returning to the realm of light. As I suspected, Xehanort had become a Heartless. Under my name, he commended other Heartless in quest to snatch away the hearts of many different worlds. At the center of the heart Xehanort had stolen was Kingdom Hearts, which attracts tremendous darkness to itself and attempts to send any and all matter back into its depths. The other 5 have disappeared. Have they become heartless like Xehanort, or did they vanish after Xehanort exploiting them? I became familiar with the unusual entity while pursuing the truth. It is the soul and body that remains when a being loses its heart. When a Heartless is born, these entities disappear from the realm of light to be reborn as entirely new beings in a completely different realm. Hig. I love those reports. I mean, mind you, I'm not really a huge fan of reading whole reports to be able to get more lore behind the story, but I think most of the time, I usually kind of forgive some developers this now, because, you know, Breath of the Wild does this, and many other many other games does this as well, where they kind of have, like, text that ends up like explaining things, so it's your interpretation to figure out what they're talking about. And some of the times I can understand what they're talking about. Some of the time I'm just plain dumb and I don't know what they're talking about, but whatever. Anyways, the next world we shall be visiting again is going to be Agrabah. And unfortunately, like the first visit, it was unique. And the second visit, we're essentially retreading back to the second movie of Return of Jafar. So I will see you guys next time. Laters!